This episode of Tolle Run is brought to you by the Lifetime Torchlight 5K, Twin Cities in Motion, the Carrie Tollefson Training Camp, and MTech Results. Hi, I'm Olympian Carrie Tollefson, and today we're going to share with you part 2 of our 4-part marathon training guide. So let's get after it. In part 1 of our marathon training guide, we outline the base phase of training. Now we jump into the power phase, which is typically weeks 5 through 8.
We not only are going to be increasing our long run and getting that up over 15 miles a run, we're also going to be increasing some of the other runs during the week. There's 3 key workouts during the week. We might have one that is a tempo run, which is a longer sustained run where we might be running those at half marathon pace to your marathon goal pace for a distance of anywhere from 4 to 8, maybe even up to 10 miles depending upon the level of the runner. And then we have our interval workouts, which may be hill repeats or maybe on a track where you're doing 400s, 800s, or 1600s repeats at various paces. And then our long run, which we've been building longer and longer. Those we still run at a slower pace, generally at about 80 to 85% of our marathon goal pace. And those runs now in the power phase are, in the 15 plus mile range. So we've been continuing to build that up. And as we go through the power phase, when we get towards the end of that, we're going to be up in that 20, possibly even for an advanced runner in the 22 to 23 mile range.
We've talked about hill workouts and interval training on previous Tolle Run episodes, but one of my favorite workouts is mile repeats. In this workout, you run a mile at 5K pace, rest for 2 to 4 minutes, and repeat 2 to 3 times.
So what we're trying to do is we're trying to teach the body to recover quickly. So the faster our body recovers, the easier it's going to be for us to run up a hill or reach a difficult point in the race.
I love this phase. I mean, this is my favorite phase, and I'm not even a marathoner, but when I'm in my training mode, power phase is fun. You actually, get to play around a little bit with your fitness. And I know some people are a little bit scared of that. They get scared of actually having to go and push themselves and hurt a little bit. But this is really an important phase, isn't it?
Well, what I find is people that are a little bit nervous about doing it, we take them to the track workout for the first time. We're doing 400s or 800s on a track. And it's like they're just, I don't know if I can do this. And it's like, and it hurts the first time they do it because their lungs are burning and all this kind of stuff. And we get through the workout and we're on the cool down, we're running back to the club or what have you. And, the comments that I typically hear is, God, I feel tired, but I feel really good.
Stay tuned to Tolle Run for part 3 of our marathon guide. And for more training advice, check out lifetimerunclub.com. Thanks for joining me for part 2 of our marathon training guide. Get after it. I haven't mentioned that I'm thinking about 26.2 miles.
Well, you should.
It's a long ways. I'd rather run the 1500, John, but I gotta do it someday. So
I'll tell you what, I think running the 1500 is harder than running 26.2 miles because my lungs hurt so bad after running the TC1 mile. Oh my God.
I love you right now because so many people say, oh, you run a mile? Try running 26.2. But I say when you can run for 4 minutes versus 4 hours, and maybe a little bit more fun to run 4 minutes, but we're each, one of a kind and whatever it takes. I don't know what I'm saying right now. So you can cut off from that.